Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. We are going to do a mailbag today. It's been a minute.
Mailbag. Oh, we have a song.
Oh, yeah.
Hit that fucking... Well, maybe don't hit the track yet. We're going to hang out for a minute.
Yeah, we're going to hang out for a second because we also, we went to the store and we picked up some snacks.
And we went to a wedding.
Lizzie,
Is that interesting?
I just want to explain the crunching before it starts. So we'll go to the wedding.
I think they're going to be soft.
Oh, we don't know. Lizzie found
Even
a
though
weird...
it says crunchy really big.
These weird Pop-Tarts, Crunchy Poppers, and we were like, that's a funny name, so we're going to pick up this snack.
Crunchy Popper, I hardly know her.
Come on, let's go. We're going to try to not do this in your ear in an annoying way, but also...
Do I have pesto in my teeth?
No, you're good.
I ate a little pesto pasta.
But yeah, we also have a tendency to snack on the pod sometimes.
You guys like it when we snack on the pod, don't you? ASMR?
They come in little bags.
Yeah, I figured they'd be little bags. What do you think they were going to... Ew.
You don't like it?
I thought they'd be softer.
It says crunchy on the thing.
I know, I didn't read the thing.
Here, come on.
I imagine Pop-Tart texture.
So while I open this up, wait, let me get a little ASMR for the...
For the ASMR heads. Wait, hold on. Let me whisper and tap the microphone. This is what you like, right?
Crunchy Poppers.
Crunchy Poppers.
I am now opening the bag.
Crunchy Poppers. Ugh, I don't think I'd like that. Do you get ASMR? Does it do the thing for you?
ASMR does nothing to me.
Same.
I don't understand
Same, but
it.
I like the wood soup ones. Do you know about wood soup?
No.
They put a bunch of wood stuff in a bowl full of water and stir it. And
Wood stuff?
Yeah, like wooden things.
Okay.
And it doesn't give me the ASMR feeling, but I do enjoy the sound.
Okay. It's just
You
a
wanna
unique...
see?
Yeah, I'll check it out. I know some people ASMR, I've been told it relaxes them. I've told it makes some people kind of horned up.
I've heard it makes some people kind of horned up.
I've also heard that it gives like a tingling on the back of your neck.
Yeah,
I get none of that.
Same.
It just sounds like sounds.
But I think this is nice.
Oh, I see.
This one actually isn't really good.
I see how that's like a nice...
I like when they pour it.
Yeah, the wet wood is actually kind of nice.
It's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
Shout
satisfying.
out to Wood Soup Girl ASMR. I don't want to use her work and not credit her. That's her name on TikTok. Wood Soup Girl ASMR.
All right, look at these little guys.
I did not think these would be these. I thought they'd be bigger and softer.
Sure. All right, now on the count of three.
Oh, they're little and crunchy.
On the count of three, we're gonna pop. They're like it looks like a combo.
Or a Tootsie Roll if it was a cookie.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's pop it in.
I like it.
I like it too. I like it. They're
like it.
Little tiny Pop-Tarts.
They're good. I like them. They're not too crunchy. They're not too soft.
I'm gonna give it my first one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I agree with the ratio of cookie to filling.
A lot of filling.
I wish there was a bit more crunch. If you're gonna call it a crunchy popper, I think it should have more crunch. Mm-hmm. Personally, but the flavor, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5.
I'm gonna give it overall a 7.5.
The crunch, I would agree with that. I was gonna give it a 7 for the overall.
Maybe 7.
I like the flavor, not loving the texture.
Yeah.
I also don't like...
There's also an aftertasty thing happening I don't love.
Yeah, actually they're bad. Actually, these are really bad.
Fuck these. Fuck you, Pop-Tarts, Crunchy Poppers. If you want us to like you, sponsor us.
Mm-hmm. We can be swayed. We will gladly shill for any product.
I think it said show. I was like, what, hole?
I also picked up Magnolia Bakery.
I took off my sunglasses. I wish I didn't.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Forgot to put it in. I also picked up Magnolia Bakery banana pudding cookies chocolate chunk. So I was confused by this, which is why I got it. It's banana pudding. I was
confused too.
Cookie and chocolate chunk. And
Have you had the banana pudding?
Well, what?
From Magnolia Bakery?
No.
Oh, it's famous.
Oh.
And it's so good.
So this, okay, so I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I think the cookies are made of banana pudding. So it is a chocolate chunk banana pudding cookie.
The banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery, bitch. You better work.
What is this? Is this a thing? Mm-hmm. I've never even heard of Magnolia Bakery.
What? They're like a New York institution.
I don't know, where is it?
There's one in Penn Station.
But yeah, I'm not hanging out at Penn Station.
I mean, it's like in Manhattan, but whatever. There's always a line for the banana pudding. For like decades, there has been. But now you can get it from Dash Mart, the DoorDash store.
All right, banana pudding cookie. With banana pudding in the name? With the banana pudding in the name, did we not expect it to be softer?
And banana-y in a different way. It's not banana-y the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty good.
I need some milk with it. But if you were to pick one,
I need a walnut in here.
yeah, dude, it needs a little texture. You're so right.
I really need a walnut in here. It needs a little salt and a little texture.
A little walnut, a little
all
salt.
Sweet.
It's all sweet. No breaks.
All gas.
What do we give that? I give this a 7.5.
Really?
It tastes more natural. This tastes like chemicals sweet.
I give that a 5.
Wow, really? All right. Well, we've decided our treats for the pod.
But maybe it's because I've had the banana pudding and I had really high hopes. You have to get the banana pudding next time you're at Penn Station.
I will. All right, now if anybody's still listening.
It's got Nilla wafers.
Oh, hell yeah. This should have broken up Nilla wafers in it.
Bitch, a Nilla wafer? So good.
All right, now we're starting.
Okay.
Now I feel like we can start. We had so much
to crunch on something because that was too soft, and then we can start.
Okay. And we're here.
Okay. Crunched.
We had so much fun at Andrea's wedding.
I know. Best wedding ever.
Andrea, co-host of your other pod, respectfully. Got hitched,
Former guest of our podcast. First guest ever on our podcast.
You're right. First guest ever.
Scroll back to that.
I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
Jinx.
Yo, come on.
We're so locked in right now.
Fucking locked in. It's crazy.
Sometimes all we need to lock in is a little treat. A lot of people, they need a lot more than that. They need to. Have you heard about this?
What?
People who are locking up their dinks.
Their dicks?
Their dicks. Their stinky dinkies. They're putting a chastity cage on for the month of October to see if it makes them more productive.
Oh, I thought you were
calling it Locktober.
I thought you were asking if I've heard of chastity things. Yes, I have. Have I heard of doing it for a month?
Locktober.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Especially because it's right before No Nut November, which is already the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's stupid because, I mean, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't.
No, I'll tell you why it's stupid. I've never seen a man be stupider than he is before he comes.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I was just going to say, like, is this like a reaction to like porn addiction or something? Why is this even a thing?
Look, watching less porn is great. Jerking off less if you're doing it all the time, awesome. Love that for you.
Yeah.
But basing your productivity around how much you come feels like a stretch.
Sure.
Also, I famously have a lot of friends who are boys, kind of a guy's girl. Just kidding. That was a joke. And
make your point.
a lot of times they're like, they meet a girl, they go on a date with her, they don't have sex with her, and they're like, she's so funny. And then they have sex with her, and they're like, she was just really hot.
Really?
So I feel like you could do that with, like, say, a presentation at work.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay. I likened it to when people do dry January.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, are you thinking that this is going to negate the other 11 months where you're blacked out, drunk, and you have a fucking problem?
Also, are you doing this so that you can have a fucked up February?
Yeah.
I didn't even try to do an alliteration there. It just comes out of me.
Truly incredible.
I mean,
you're like a poet.
God, it's probably because I never jerk off.
Yeah, I just don't think this is it, fellas. I don't think this is the move.
Fellas, if you're out there.
I think maybe this is a Band-Aid solution to a larger problem.
Unlock your dinks. Start going to therapy.
And start really wondering.
You want to be more productive, look inside. Talk to somebody about your dad. Figure that out. And then you can decide when and where you want to come. Also,
I've seen what these chastity doink things look like.
You have?
I've seen what they look like. On the web, yeah, they're at sex shops. Like, I've seen them, like, what they look like. And I always wonder, I'm like, wait, so if you get hard, where does it go?
No, the thing is, it hurts.
Yeah, but what if but like, I understand it's like, oh, okay.
They like that.
We're losing a little room here, but like at some point it's like something's got to give.
They like that.
I think you might be doing some damage.
Yeah, for sure.
If something
There's a lot of sex things that are doing some damage.
I don't think you want. So if there's a thing and it's trying to get out and it can't get out, then it's gonna push the other. I don't know what.
Every action has an equal and opposite.
I'm no
reaction.
doctor, but I think you might actually harm yourself, and don't do this.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't stick stuff in your pee hole.
Don't stop sounding, everybody.
Sounding
That's funny.
is bad.
What if that was my bit, guys?
How about stop sounding September?
Imagine that you come out cold. First, I gotta talk about it, and it's something.
All the soundings gotta stop,
and nobody knows what, and they're horrified.
Are
Whoa!
People sounding? They must be.
Some people sound. I mean, they sell sounding rods.
I guess
people
that's actually
sound.
probably not that bad for you because it's like a catheter.
I think that's a little ick. Yeah. I don't like it. Not my thing.
Not to kink shame, but ew.
Not to kink shame, but that's a gross.
Not to kink shame, but that's gross, and you should be ashamed of it.
What if that's a clip that, like, in 10 years, it's like there's a huge sounding movement.
Then truly and honestly, then so be it.
So be it.
I'm like fine with that.
I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. If you're into something, that's totally fine.
I do.
But dear God, sounding specifically is a thing where I'm like, have you tried everything?
Right.
At what point do we get here?
Try everything else.
Try everything else first, because
everything else.
That doesn't look pleasant to me. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it. I'm sure you don't like hearing about it.
Also, those people are putting light bulbs up their butts. Stop it.
Light bulbs. Wait, is there a sect that only...
Have you ever talked to somebody who works in an ER?
You get an idea and it lights up?
when you have to...
Oh, I just saw the funniest thing. And instead of over your head, your pants go bing.
It lights up when your farts are ready.
Ah, that would be actually nice.
Have you ever talked to someone who works in an ER?
Yeah.
And you go, hey, do a lot of people come in because they have something stuck in their butt? They go, light bulbs.
But light bulbs are like the most fragile glass.
I think that's part of it.
I know people put the glass things up their butt.
People put light bulbs in their mouth. Kids put light bulbs in their mouth.
What do you mean?
A kid will be like, you know how kids will just be like, I wonder if this fits in my mouth. It's like, we're off sex stuff right now.
Yeah.
So kids put light bulbs in their mouth because the way a light bulb is shaped, you can get it in, you can't get it out. You can't open your mouth wide enough to get it out. So kids get light bulbs stuck in their mouth.
Your fist will get stuck in your mouth too, like that. Yeah.
So kids get light bulbs stuck in their mouth, and the way I saw a video, the way they get it out,
you gotta break it.
They put a surgical bag around it in your mouth. They slide this bag around it that can't be broken. It's for like scalpels and stuff. They put a surgical bag around it, and then they hit your bottom jaw, break it. It's so fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, that I like. That I'm okay with. Kids. Have fun. Mm-hmm.
But if you're a kid, don't put a light bulb in your mouth.
Do you find it shocking that, as far as we know, none of our friends have had a light bulb stuck in their mouth?
I'm sure they're just not telling us.
Because I feel like we know some people that are prime candidates.
Yeah.
Did you ever get your head stuck in between the banisters as a kid? Boy, I did on several occasions.
I think I did, but mine were pretty easy to take out.
Dude, I got stuck like 3 times at least.
There's no way I would know that mine were easy to take out if I hadn't gotten stuck.
Yeah, it's your damn ears getting away.
Your damn ears. Because when you go forward, they can push back.
Yep.
But when you go back, they're not going forward.
They're stuck. You're stuck, dude.
You're stuck.
Wait, hold on. We were going to talk about Andrew's wedding.
It was great. Ooh.
Whoa.
It was a great wedding.
Any highlights?
No speeches, no ceremony.
Yeah, it was more of a cocktail party.
We love that.
Love that, yeah.
She looked great.
She did.
She looked beautiful.
She did. I had to give it to her. I like to tease Andrew about her clothing a lot, but she looked fantastic. I also love that Dan was rocking a
white suit, blazer.
It was all black, white blazer.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very hip. I asked him if it was okay to come aboard the vessel. He laughed politely. That was nice of him.
That's nice.
Realized after the fact maybe I shouldn't tease someone on their wedding day, but hey, they're just cool. They're cool. I don't even know if
you're gonna marry a comedian. You're gonna get teased on your wedding day.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
It was great. It was great.
It was
a good time.
It's the first wedding I've been to as an adult.
What do you mean as an adult?
I've been to a wedding as a kid.
What are you you haven't been to any weddings in your 20s?
No.
Huh.
I don't get invited.
That's fair. Open bar. You've only had like 2 years of.
Yeah. I also didn't really stay in touch with anyone.
Yeah.
From my hometown, except for Yasmina. Shout out Yasmina, listener of the pod. Best friend. Doctor of the podcast.
Doctor of the pod always writes in with what we're getting wrong.
Yep. Doctor of the pod, Yasmina.
Is that right?
Well, she doesn't write it. She'll like text me.
Usually
she'll just tell me what I got right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're not staying in touch with people, you're not getting invited to the wedding, which is fair.
Yeah.
And so now all my friends are comedians, and comedians generally don't really get married.
That's interesting. I don't know.
They either are married when you meet them or they never get married.
That's fair.
But they're not like getting married.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen all the time.
Yeah.
Plus they're expensive, and it was the time.
Yeah.
It was the time.
I'm going to do it, and it's going to be sick.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be a big, big thing.
What do you picture for your wedding?
I don't want to give away all my secrets.
You have something.
All my secrets.
Yeah, can I tell you something that and I think everybody should do this? Jenny and I have talked about how like we should just play we've all heard this fake life hack of like, oh, just like invite a rich person, like a millionaire to your wedding, and sometimes they'll like just
send a gift.
Sometimes they'll send a gift for getting the thing. We've all heard that. So we were like, well, how do we do that more? I mean, we did meet on Tinder. It's like, we should reach out to the CEO or whatever of maybe every dating app and claim that we met there. And what restaurants do we like? Let's say we had our first date there. Like,
well, we want to.
Our plan is to do that grift all the way.
I'll give you one of my things, one of my secrets. This is what I picture for mine. No sit down dinner.
Okay.
But there are tables.
Okay.
Food stations from all of our favorite little restaurants.
Oh.
Not the fancy ones, just the ones we like.
That's fun.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, I like that. Variety.
So you can get a little pasta. You can get a little Chinese food.
Yeah.
You can get a slice of pizza. You can get a chicken.
Very cute. Very fun.
I think it's fun. Don't everybody take it and put it on Pinterest.
Oh, yeah. We're trying to keep this stuff? I thought we were giving out good ideas.
We're gatekeeping. Well, it's different for you because you're a boy. I'm a girl. I have a Pinterest board.
I wonder if maybe I wasn't supposed to share that idea then.
Well, ask her.
Because then if everybody does it, it's like, yeah, the last 2 years we've had a huge influx of people doing this, and now you guys are doing it. Yeah, maybe that would hurt us.
Yeah. Well, then be cool.
All right. I feel like we need a kick in the high gear. I feel like we ate all these snacks and it really slowed us down.
I don't think that's reading. I think you just feel that way.
I am so full.
Yeah.
I am so full.
Because you had dinner.
Yeah, I had dinner and then we got a bunch of snacks. I ate a Chinese food, fried rice.
Yum.
Yeah, and then I got sleepy afterwards. Just some place down the street. Bad Chinese, but like the bad Chinese that you crave.
I love New York City bad Chinese
Very
food.
greasy.
General Tso's.
Just dude. And I just like ate past the point of being full. And I was like, why did I do that to myself? I don't know why I did that. Oh, I'm tired. I have to do a podcast.
This is literally what we were talking about before the podcast. Your girlfriend's out of town and you were like, I'm free to be a slob and eat my greasy Chinese.
My God, dude. Every time she goes out of town, that first night is just...
You're a pig.
I'm a fucking goblin,
You're a pig.
dude. I'm disgusting.
You know...
I love it.
You know what my boyfriend's version of that is? 2 glasses of whiskey, video games.
Yeah.
Because I don't like when I'm hanging out alone with someone and they drink it all.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
So when I'm not around, 2 glasses of whiskey, video games.
Packed a bowl of video games. It's kind of the same thing. I just wanted to pretend to be a cowboy for 4 hours last night. Is that so wrong?
Oh my God.
Rolling around with my gang in the Wild West.
I made him let me play with his horse on Red Dead Redemption. Fun.
Lizzie.
I got to ride the horse.
I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
I can tell by the way you said that.
And can I tell you...
It's so fun to make the horse jump over things.
Can I tell you how much I have thought... Man, I think Lizzie would really appreciate the horse physics.
Yeah.
The horse physics.
It's really fun.
Are real.
I was locked in.
You can like see the muscles in their legs and stuff. It's crazy.
He like hasn't played it in a long time, so he forgot how to get on the horse and punched it. And you could tell it really affected the cowboy character's relationship with the horse.
You have to build trust with the horse.
And the horse was not happy.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool. You actually have to...
I was like... really upset.
You can tame a wild horse. You can buy a horse, but regardless of which one you do, you need to build trust.
Yeah.
And you need to get it to like you.
It also was like kind of intimate. I was like, what did you name your horse? And he was like, I don't know.
What did he name it?
I don't know. We couldn't find the name. He probably remembers and won't tell me. What's yours named?
Smokey.
That's good.
Because it's gray.
That's good.
It's a gray. Oh, I wish I could tell you what kind of horse it is now. Because
his is an Appaloosa.
You know, I think man. It's a war horse. Whatever that means. It's like
is it a draft horse?
Does war horse, is that a real thing? Like the type of horse that they would like use?
A draft horse. Big, stocky horse.
It's big and stocky.
Not a good horse for cowboy stuff.
It's quick for its size, though.
Maybe it's a warm blood.
So what I was originally, I can't believe we're talking about this. What I was going to do is I was like, I got this horse. And I was like, when I save up some money, I'll buy a race horse because I want something like really quick. And then now I've like gotten attached to it. Yeah. And I can't.
You can't let it go. It's your horse.
I literally last night was like looking at horses and I was like, I can't get rid of Smokey.
Smokey's your guy.
Smokey's been there. It's a girl. Smokey's been there.
My boyfriend's is a girl too. What's that about?
I don't know, but she's been there for everything and I'm holding on to her.
Yeah. Well, as a person who bought and sold horses, we all had our horse also. Like you always have two horses and one's your horse. Yeah. And then you sell the other one.
And you got your side piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had, oh man, I miss him.
What was your horse's name?
Brady. I didn't name him.
Brady.
He came with it.
Color.
He was off the track thoroughbred. That means retired racehorse. Dark brown.
Quick.
A bay, if you're in the horse business, but a dark bay.
What does bay mean?
Brown with a black mane. But he was a dark bay, so he was like almost black in certain lighting.
Wow.
Skinny when I got him. Skinny. You could see all his bones. Skinny
Tall?
Guy. Yeah, like 16 hands.
16 hands? Wait, you measure by hands?
You don't know about this?
No.
Horses are measured in hands. A hand is like 4.3 inches.
What? Oh, sideways?
Yeah. But it's like an actual unit of measurement.
Why do they do it like that?
I don't know. It just is the way it is.
And do you go from to the top of the ear or top of the head? To the
withers, which is the highest point of their spine, where their neck meets their back. Basically, there's a bump. So you go from their foot to their withers.
So not up to their head? No,
because their head's always moving.
Oh, that makes sense. And plus, you really just need to know how high it is so you can get up on it.
Yeah.
Get up on it.
How many hands in the air am I going to be?
Right.
16.
Wow.
Unless we're jumping over big stuff, which we were.
That's cool. Yeah. What happened to, I almost said Bay, but it's the type of horse. But Brady. What happened to Brady?
I gave him back to the woman I bought him from.
Oh, okay.
And he was like so chill at that point that he became kind of a lesson horse for a while. And last I heard, he's retired.
Is the lesson horse one that you like train on? Okay.
And last I heard, he's retired, having a little snack in the field.
It's in a big field now, just taking it easy.
Hopefully alive. I'm not in touch.
Do horses just like, how old will a horse live?
Like in their late 20s, early 30s, if they're well taken care of.
Is that human years?
Yeah.
So it can live 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
25, 30.
That's not bad.
No. Good investment piece, a horse. The reason people buy off the track thoroughbreds, racehorses, is because a racehorse is usually around 5 years old, 7 tops.
Okay.
A show jumping horse, usually 10 to 13 years old.
So then they get off the road and into the Vegas residency.
Yes.
And then they retire.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
That actually makes perfect sense to me.
So they have longevity.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, so how young of a horse? I realize I have a lot of horse. This is the last horse question.
Okay.
How young does a horse start racing?
It kind of depends on what kind of horse, it kind of depends on your ethics.
Okay.
But I would say you can start training a racehorse when they're 3, almost 4. But not right when they turn 3. They're still going to be a little baby right when they turn 3. But
they grow quick. They boom. Just by 2 years is probably about.
Yeah, so a horse that's a year old is called a yearling.
Okay.
Their skeleton and muscles aren't really developed enough to support the kind of training you need to do.
Okay.
They could really hurt themselves.
And by year 2 you can ride it though.
If it was me, I'd wait 3.
Okay.
Some people will probably get on 2. I would wait 3.
Okay.
Maybe 2, you can start putting stuff on its back so it's cool with that.
Oh, okay.
Or you can put like a saddle pad on it so it knows that that's kind of a thing we do.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay. Wow. All right. We got to stop with the horse questions because we have an episode to do.
Gang.
But Eli and I got to bro down about our horses.
No, you got to talk about your horses.
We have so many horse questions for you.
He's playing a game now where you can like fuck people and I don't care for it.
Well, that's odd.
It's not like
why is this happening?
Main thing of the game.
Okay, that's...
But it's like an adventure game. And there's like a witch you need an answer from since sometimes she wants you to fuck her.
I think I know what this is.
If you say the name, I might recognize.
Baldur's Gate.
Maybe.
I haven't played this game, but I know it's like Dungeons and Dragons, essentially. It's like D&D in video game form.
I don't know if it's that, but... Anyway, he told me he fucked the witch, and I was really not happy about it.
Yeah. Have you seen the witch?
Yeah.
What if
she's got huge tits?
I was gonna say, what if the witch looked just like you?
I would like that.
Okay.
But she's blonde.
I hate her.
Yeah.
I hate this bitch. Hey, Lizzie.
Yeah?
You want to do some mailbag?
Yeah.
All right, where do we start?
That song.
We talked for like a fucking hour about nothing, and now we're ready.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we starting
with?
Brother,
that's the podcast.
What are we starting with? We talked about this before. I believe we had a story from...
Yeah, this...
Oh, shit.
This number.
Whatever. Okay. Which one is this? Oh, okay. What's the date? September?
15th.
Oh, okay.
And gang, if you want to call in, you know the drill. Call 470-NOT-DEAD or email us at closecallspodcast@gmail.com. If you have a close call story you want to tell us about, or if you have a horse, or if you're watching RuPaul's Drag Race, because I need a friend to talk to about that. Or if you want to tell Kevin something.
You know, it's so funny. So this person left multiple. So sometimes our voicemail runs out and people have to like segment their story, which is fine. But I'm looking at the times of these. And there's 3 of them, about 3 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Because I think it lets you record for like 3 minutes.
I saw this too.
And then the 4th one
is like a while later.
Like 6 hours later.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah. So somebody remembered something.
Yeah. So let's see how this shakes out.
Hi. Lizzie, I actually know you. I guess we've met one time. When you were...
Well, that's terrifying.
Yep.
That's a terrifying start.
Yep.
Did you screen this at all?
Nope.
Montana. So, hi.
Oh, when I was in Montana.
Hope you come back. I had no idea you were a horse girl when I actually met you, so.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, wow. Okay, how about that? It's all working out.
That'd be cool if we could talk about being horse girls together, because I am, in fact, also a horse girl. Okay, anyway, here's the story. Sorry, I'm eating a snap pea. I'll finish.
Okay, also what I love is she also likes to snack.
Yeah, like us.
While recording.
Also, not the first person who's called in mid-bite. What's up with that, you guys?
They know our brand. They know what we're about. We love a snack.
We love a snack.
We love survival. We love snacks.
I'll do a snack right now.
You know what we should do? We should change it. Whenever we're eating on the pod, we should stop saying we're snacking. We're rationing.
We are rationing.
That's what we're doing, actually. We missed dinner, and we're rationing.
Did a gap year after high school, and I went to live in West Africa. I kind of specify the country. I don't know why. It just doesn't matter. I don't want everyone looking down on this country for almost killing me. Anyway, I was in a pretty toxic relationship with my high school boyfriend, and
okay, toxic relationship with high school boyfriend. Relatable.
Sister, you're singing my song. Or sibling. Sorry, I don't know what your gender is.
So far, hitting all the points.
Still dating him, and I was like, I'm going to Africa. And he was like, let's still date. Yeah, great idea. So once I got there, I was like, oh, that motherfucker's crazy. So I immediately bought.
You had to go to Africa to figure out he was crazy? I get you, dude.
They say my boyfriend's crazy in Africa. I think that song's in my head because we were just at a wedding, and it wouldn't be a wedding.
Yeah.
Hid away. coming time to find like a homestay for us. And they were kind of asking, like, what do you want from your homestay? And I said, I want to have no connection to the outside world. I want no service. I want no running water. I want no utilities. Like,
but he's not going to find you through the running water.
In the middle of fucking nowhere where the crazy motherfucker can't find me.
Hey, pause it. Pause it. Yeah. I love when a woman is so scorned by a man that she's like, I don't want plumbing. I don't want anything that reminds me of him. He used to flush.
You ever have a man who pisses you off so much you need a shit in the woods?
Yes.
I wish I was the last kid out of all the kids to get dropped off because I had to be put so far deep into the African bush. You think this is where I die? No, I'm fine. I live a very happy, good time, good life there.
Great.
Everything's fine.
Slay.
I mosquitoes all the time, but I'll take my malaria prophylactic. We'll get back to that later.
Did she say malaria prophylactic?
Yeah,
Great.
Malaria condom.
Great.
No malaria, nothing bad. I did get like pretty bad food poisoning one time from eating I believe it was an anteater based on the foot.
Oh.
And I like shit and threw up at the same time. But,
slay.
like, that was about the
Shitting and throwing up at the same time is
sucks.
So slay.
It sucks.
Oh, it
Have
sucks.
you done it?
It's been a long time, but yeah.
Oh.
It's rough.
It's bad. I get food poisoning once a year.
One time
more than that, twice a year.
I lived originally in Chicago. I had two roommates and we all got the flu at the same time. We all got the flu at the same time. And we only had like one bathroom.
Hold hands in a circle and shit and throw up.
No, but I remember there was like one on like the couch. There was one in like the recliner over here. We're all just like, oh. And I brought in a bucket and I was like, guys, we don't have to talk about what happens this weekend.
You all puked into the same bucket?
I'm just saying this is here if anybody needs it.
Yeah.
Because we only had one bathroom.
It's like that scene in Bridesmaids when Melissa McCarthy has to shit in the sink.
Yes.
And she's like, don't look at me!
Yes. Wait, hold on.
Look, that movie's kind of hack at this point, but that scene will always hold up.
I remember that movie being really good. It's hack?
Well, I feel like now it's just like kind of like when a song is overplayed.
Okay.
But that scene, bitch.
It's not hack if it did it first. Anyway, wait, back to the voicemail. Hold on.
First that had happened to me for a good part of the year. Then suddenly, I'd been there for almost a year, and all the shit started to go down. So, first off, I was reading about Infinite Jest because I was just kind of reading whatever everyone else had.
Infinite Jest.
Not a good read.
Okay.
A lot of words. Here's the thing.
Just a lot of words.
Ayn Rand, not my favorite.
It's on Ayn Rand. It's David Foster Wallace.
No, it's Ayn Rand.
No, Infinite Jest is David Foster Wallace. I've not read either, but I do know
I've not read Infinite Jest. I have read The Fountainhead.
I know I don't agree with the politics of Ayn Rand, and that's what's important, huh?
Yeah, that's not really a libertarian podcast.
No, we are not. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We used to be.
We started out in a weird
and now
direction.
We think, you know what? Actually fund public roads.
Yeah.
Do that.
Actually, let's do that.
Let's do that. And you should have a license to drive.
Crazy idea.
Did you ever see that?
No.
There was like a libertarian debate to see who would be the presidential candidate, as if one of them will ever win. And one of the guys, they asked him if you should have to get a driver's license to drive a car. And he was like, well, I think there should be some sort of test where you have to prove you can. And they all start booing.
I did see this. All right.
I would never read that fucking book on my own, but I was bored as fuck. I had nothing except my own brain to entertain myself every single day. So I'm reading this like insane brick of a book. Then I remember finishing it really fast. And everyone was like, dude, that book should be taking you like 3 weeks. And
brag.
My family came in and they're like, hello, you have not moved for 5 days. We're taking you to the hospital.
Oh.
And I was like, 5 days not moved? What are you talking about? I'm fine. No, turns out I was dying. I have 107-degree fever.
Whoa.
I was hallucinating the fact that I've been living my life normally for like 5 days.
Whoa.
I would be taken via a motorcycle to the next nearest city, which is about 2 hours away. So imagine 107-degree fever. You're on
the back of a motorcycle
on bumpy dirt road. Not great.
Okay, hold on. The fact that you can hallucinate living your normal life
scares the fuck out of me.
Is so close to giving me a panic attack right now.
I know. If you turn to me and say that's what's happening to you right now, and then I wake up, I'll kill myself.
Can I tell you something awful? I was seeing this girl for a minute, and she told me that the meanest thing her little brother ever did to her was this. Wake up.
Stop. I hate that.
Lizzie, wake up.
I hate that.
And he like wouldn't stop.
There's a trend on TikTok
and to this day,
now.
it'll fucking give her sweaty palms.
There's a trend on TikTok right now where people will post a video that says like, wake up, I died in that car accident 2 years ago.
Fuck you.
Stop doing that.
That sucks.
Some people actually are mentally ill.
Hey, that sucks. And also, wake up.
Hey, wake up.
Hey, wake up.
This isn't a podcast.
God. It sucks how effective that is.
I know.
And it really tells you how fucking stupid we are as a species.
I know.
Like on one hand, we have consciousness.
But you know,
and on the other hand, it can be exploited so easily.
You know how to get that to stop being scary? Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
If I've been in a coma the whole time and this is what I'm hallucinating, it's still my truth.
Totally, man.
It's still my reality. Who cares?
When a 22-year-old starts having this, like, what if it's all a simulation thing? It's kind of just
you
like,
go,
okay, kid, just wait it out.
Yeah, simulation
doesn't really matter.
This is all the simulation stuff is for people who have like lost God but need something.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like they grew up religious. They rebelled against that for whatever reason, maybe good reason. But now they're like, they feel like there needs to be something happening that's controlling all of this. So they go, we're all in a game of The Sims. And it's like, brother, we're just hanging out.
Sure. But like you said, like the answer to that is
so what if we are?
Yeah. You just got to kind of accept where you are in life. And maybe you didn't get that job you wanted. Maybe that one that got away is never coming back. Maybe you're part of the Matrix. Hey, I don't know. As long as we got more Pop-Tarts Crunch Poppers.
This podcast is brought to you by Pop-Tarts Crunchy
Poppers. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As long as Kevin and I have our poppers, we'll be good.
So now Tyler has to leave in a bit of the snacking when he edits. Yeah. So that sucks for him.
Callback, or you could take out the callback.
That sucks for him and the listener. Anyway, back to the voicemail.
I'm fucking continuing on because this is a long fucking story. So sorry, I'm gonna probably leave multiple voicemails.
That's okay.
Totally fine. Everybody does it. Guys, if you leave a voicemail, be fully prepared for it to be a 2 or 3-parter.
Also, feel free, and not that this person did anything wrong, but feel free to just pick up.
Yeah.
Just pick up where you left off.
Pick up where you left off. Totally fine.
We know it cut you off.
Everybody apologizes. We are used to it.
We love you.
We can't help it.
We're glad you're telling the whole story.
Yes. Also, some people have emailed us voice notes if you find that easier. So you can email us at closecallspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you want to be able to like edit, you know, like if you think you're going to say something wrong, so you want to record it yourself and then send it to us, that's okay too.
Totally fine too.
It's me again. I'm in Africa. I'm dying.
Okay.
That sounds like something like we need to help someone. By the way, we should add something to our voicemail outgoing message that says like, if this is an emergency, hang up and call 911.
That's funny.
I'm sitting in this like hospital room and like the waiting room, but it's not a hospital. Like we can imagine, you know, middle of fucking nowhere in Africa, like the infrastructure is not the best.
Yeah,
so
bare bones.
It's nothing like a hospital or a clinic that you would imagine them actually at. Anyway, I have to go to the toilet every 5 seconds. I'm having liquid diarrhea.
Nice.
Liquid diarrhea.
When she said I have to go to the toilet, I thought she was saying that to like not give us details. You know, I thought she was like, instead of someone saying I couldn't stop shitting, they would say like I had to use the restroom every 5 minutes. I thought she was doing that. And then she goes, I had liquid diarrhea.
But she also ditched all tact, and I appreciate that.
Liquid diarrhea sucks.
Well, because again, that is just like us, you know?
Yeah.
Being like, you know what?
I mean, we have dignity and poise, but we don't have tact.
No. She was peeing out her butt.
There's no water. There's no toilet paper. The way that you would wash your ass there was with water. There's no water in there to wash my ass. So I'm just like, I mean, you can put it together. It's bad. The situation is really bad. No one's telling me what the fuck's going on. I'm just waiting in this waiting room, dying of my fever. And then, so they finally come. They're like, okay, we're going to take your blood. This nurse comes. She brings me in a little room. She takes my blood. Yeah. So I go, okay, go sit back down. Sitting down for like fucking hours. Suddenly, a man comes in, dirty clothes, from outside, goes, we need your blood. And I was like, what? He takes me in the room, ties my arm off with a fucking rubber glove.
Hold on. If somebody walked in this room right now and goes, I need your blood, what do you do?
Probably kill him with my hands.
Okay.
Want to see something cool?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They came for my blood today.
You gave blood today.
For those of you listening, I showed Kevin my Band-Aid.
Yeah. I almost put my microphone up to it.
I gave a nurse my blood.
Nice.
Who knows what they'll do with it?
What did she do with it?
Drank it.
Nice.
Blood and runs out the door. Later, I learned that my blood was probably used to like do some kind of black magic that people think like white people's blood has.
Okay. I hope that's true.
Yeah.
But that's a wild left turn.
Yeah. Also, that wouldn't sit well with me. If someone did magic with my blood, I wouldn't love
Turns
that.
out they just borrowed my blood to do some magic.
People think like white people's blood has magic powers. So, yeah, my blood was probably used in a black magic curse. That has nothing to do with the sickness. It turns out I did have malaria. It was in the off season.
Wow.
You typically don't get malaria. So not only did I have malaria, but I was also taking this fucking medication so I didn't get malaria that was giving me, like, the worst yeast infection you'll ever have in your life. Like, I'm just letting you guys know. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Cystic acne. All these horrible
Oh, my
side
God.
effects. But also I got malaria. Almost fucking died because I just didn't notice because I was hallucinating. So that was cool. A couple weeks later, I'm rested up from the malaria. I decide I'm going to go to my friend's village, and we're going to have a little sleepover. And so he and I decided, instead of hitching a ride like we always do, because we always had to, like, coordinate some dude to fucking take us on their motorcycle to hang out. So I was like, instead of coordinating the dude, we recently learned there was a road between our villages. So, like, dude, let's be fucking ballers and walk the road. So he walks the road.
This is going to end well.
Met up, and walked back. One point of this road, there's a fork. He goes, this is the way you go. I look, I'm like, yeah, that's the way you go. We go to his village. We did a really cool fucking thing. We climbed a mountain and went to a party on top of the mountain. Yeah, it was fucking sick. There's a village up there. We danced around, ate good food, went down, had a good night. So anyway, we woke up, there's no sun. This is not necessarily super important.
Wait, I think we missed something.
No. Hold on. No, because they were partying on the mountain.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
They woke
yeah.
up and there was no sun?
So they took, this is what's crazy. So she was like, I survived malaria. And then a week or two later, I was hanging out with my buddy and we climbed a mountain, went to a party.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get it.
I'm waiting to see how all this ties together. She wakes up, there's no sun.
Okay, it's me again talking about being in Africa and dying. So anyway, we woke up, there's no sun. This is not necessarily super important, but it is because everything was done off of solar power. So my little Nokia phone was dead, and the way I would charge it was some guy with a solar panel. Usually there's one in every village.
Dude, the guy with the solar panel in the village,
Dude.
he's like the king.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's getting pushed.
The solar panel guy fucks for
That guy's
sure,
getting pushy.
dude. Dude, the solar panel, dude. If we're in a
I don't know if
village,
that's like an ethical way to get pussy.
no, but it's the same way like the coke dealer in the small town
Yeah.
gets. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's also like the guy who's like the only guy who knows how to fix the printer in the office, so you can't fire him.
Yes, dude. If we ever wind up in a situation where we're in a small village, we got to acquire a solar panel.
Yeah, and if we don't and someone else does first, you're putting out for it.
Deal.
Thank you. You're a good friend.
Got a solar panel and an outlet. The guy with the solar panel and the outlet that day was like, no sun, bitch, sorry. I was like, it's fine. Like,
He's a little rude.
Yeah.
No sun, bitch. Sorry.
I kind of like him.
Oh, now you like
Well,
him.
picture him gay.
He could be.
Now he's fun.
Now he's fun.
No, son, bitch. Sorry.
Bitch, you gotta work.
You better work, bitch.
You want electricity? You better
You
work.
better work.
I'll just walk back. No need. My friend walked me a little bit of the ways and was like, you got it. I was like, I got it.
I got it.
I'm from Montana. Like, I know the woods. Like, this is
Yeah.
but in Africa. So then I'm going. And I get to that place where I like, remember the fork, and I take the fork the right way.
Okay.
And then I go that way, and I'm going that way for a while, and I'm like, God damn, like, I don't really go this way. I kept going that way for a very long time. At that point, I didn't know how to turn around. So I just kept fucking going.
We've literally had stories on here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the woman in the Grand Canyon?
Mm-hmm.
And she took the wrong fork.
Yes.
And she was out there for like a week.
And the desert recently with the kids, the dad took the wrong fork.
Dude, these forks, we got to come up with a better system than forks.
Yeah, or maybe we could put signs on the forks.
Okay, I was going to say a roundabout, but I like your idea.
A roundabout's good. But roundabouts are so confusing.
I know, it's more confusing.
So confusing, a roundabout.
It's like a bad solution.
Have you ever gone around a couple times before you figure it out?
I'm pretty good with roundabouts.
I've gone around a couple times.
I'm pretty good with roundabouts. Did you know roundabouts cause fewer accidents? Mm-hmm. Seems counterintuitive because everything's moving. But I guess they're better.
They have a lot of them in Europe.
They sure do, Lizzie.
And that's all I know about roundabouts.
Yeah, but that's all I know about roundabouts. All right, let's get back to this.
Eventually this is going to turn into something I recognize.
Nope.
But the thing about Africa is it's all pretty flat. At least where I was, it was all pretty flat. I mean, there's palm trees, there's grass.
Mountain party.
Scattered, but it all looks the fucking same.
They're mountain parties.
And then I started getting to places where I'm like, no, this doesn't look the fucking same. This looks like nothing I've ever fucking seen before. I came to a very dense grove of trees at one point, and there was just a cauldron in the middle of it.
No way.
And then she looked in and her blood was in there.
I was going to say, did the blood guy come back?
Do you think you'd recognize your own blood?
No.
I wouldn't think I would, but in a survival situation, something in my lizard brain would be like, that's my blood.
That's my blood?
Yeah.
I could see that. Do you think if somebody like severed your pinky and you'd be like, that's my pinky?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have cool nails.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. And I have weird tiny pinkies.
Yeah, you do have weird pinkies. We've talked about this before.
My pinkies are very distinct.
Very distinct.
Very distinct.
Unpleasant, but noticeable.
My distincty pinky.
And wisps of white fabric hanging from the trees. Like, I can't fucking make this shit up. Like, that's probably where my blood went. Anyway, and there's this white cow standing by the cauldron. So, I don't know. Do with that what you fucking will.
Obviously, the white cow was a witch.
I'm out of water.
Yeah, the guy is clearly a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Turned himself
heard you coming.
And turned into a white cow.
But
then you left your blood there, so it all worked out.
I haven't had food this whole time because I did not plan on getting lost. I planned on doing an hour-long walk. No phone. I'm just walking. I start to talk to myself because I pretty much did realize I'm lost. I'm gonna fucking die. I don't know what's gonna kill me, but something's gonna kill me out here. They're not gonna fucking find me.
Scary.
So I just started talking to myself, and God, I wish I'd almost recorded myself because the revelations I was having, the maturity that was coursing through my 18-year-old body, was crazy.
Your brain developed.
I accepted death in such a beautiful way that I have not been able to since then.
It's also very 18 years old to think accepting death is mature instead of turning around and figuring it out.
You know what would suck though? What if something about being you're okay? You know you can harness your nervous energy before you go on stage because it's actually is really good for you as a public speaker to get a little bit nervous. You know,
Adrenaline.
So that same adrenaline, imagine you're out wandering through the outback or wherever and you're lost and then you start solving all your life's problems.
Right.
And now it's oh no.
And you're oh, I have to get a divorce.
Oh, I fixed it, but I'm not going to be able to get back now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you do get back and you're I have to leave my wife.
Or you get back and you're never mind. I think I had sunstroke.
Actually, it's fine here.
I had heat stroke, actually, yeah.
Actually, everything's fine. I like working at Best Buy.
Actually, Best Buy is pretty sweet compared to that, yeah.
Health insurance.
I was totally at peace with it. I was almost manic. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. The things I was saying, the way my body felt.
That's fair.
I'm walking for hours. It wasn't fucking 19 days like that bitch in the Grand Canyon. Whatever. It's hours.
Okay, so she's heard the episode.
So she knows.
She knows.
So she knows.
Like that bitch in the Grand Canyon.
I love when you guys are actually fans.
I love that bitch in the. Like this poor woman had the worst day of her life.
That bitch in the bitch in the Grand
That dumb bitch. Remember she like kept her purse on her and stuff?
Yeah, but she stayed alive for a month with her sunglasses and her hairbrush. Bitch.
Hours. I was gonna be fine, but I accepted death. That's where I'm at. I accepted fucking death. I'd already almost fucking died 2 weeks before from the malaria. I healed up from that, and now I'm gonna die getting lost in the forest.
2 weeks is crazy.
And I'm only in the distance. I see like a structure. It's made out of bamboo, and there's 2 men sitting under it, and at their feet are like 8 dogs.
8 dogs? 8 dogs?
The other thing, I would be not relieved to see 2 men.
Oh, funny.
I would be like, oh, please be nice.
I already gave blood today.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
4th message, let's go. Okay, anyway, so I come, I see that structure, there's all these fucking men, and there's these 2 fucking men with all these fucking dogs, and I was so weirded out about the dogs, because no one had dogs. This is like, they were too much to feed. You can't feed yourself. You can't feed a fucking dog. They bite people. You can't get them to the vet. Like, traditionally, the ethnic group that I was with, like, would raise dogs for protection and livestock guardians, but at this point in their society, no one had pets. And so to see these guys with, like, 8 dogs at their feet, I was very weirded out. I personally love dogs. I have 4 now, so I always see this as kind of a sign. And I went up to the guys, and in my last language tutor lesson that week, my language tutor had taught me the word for I'm lost.
Wow.
Go up to them and they look at each other and then look at me because I am just a white bitch in the middle of nowhere. And I was already a white bitch in the middle of nowhere. I was the only white person for like at least a 10-mile radius when I was living my daily life. So they look at me like, what the actual fuck? And then not only that, I start speaking Pular, their local language, to them. And I let them know, I'm like, I'm fucking lost. And they look at each other and they're like, how do you speak Pular? And I'm like, that's not important. I'm lost.
Can I just say, learning I'm lost
probably first
it should be where's the bathroom and I'm lost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I need help.
Yeah. Dude, clutch though.
And wanna fuck.
Yo, Lizzie. Nice. Lizzie. Nice, dude.
Thanks. Hey,
Yo,
I'm
cool.
lost. Wanna fuck?
Hey, sick.
Wanna fuck?
It's gonna come in so handy.
Like, well, where are you trying to go? And he just goes, and I tell them. This man just puts his fingers on between his eyebrows and just goes, okay, follow me. And this 6'5" gigantic man stands up and he has a fucking machete hanging around his shoulder and he's like, let's go. So I'm following and I'm like, this is it. Like, he either helps me, he kills me, he does other things to me. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't have a choice. So I'm just following him, just toddling after this man who is truly a foot or more taller than me. And then we walk for what feels like way too long. And then he just points and goes, go that way and go straight. And so I walk a little bit further, and then there's a little rock, triangular shaped, and the tip of the triangle is pointing straight. And I say, you know what? I'm fucking doing that. Pick the rock up, and I walk, and I fucking made it back.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I gotta say, him just pointing and being like, that way, could have helped you out a little more.
Yeah.
Could have helped a little bit more.
Could have helped a lot less.
You have a machine. Yeah, okay, fine. Shouldn't gripe.
Everyone was looking for me in the village, which was extremely embarrassing.
Nice of them.
I was being yelled at for weeks by strangers about charging my phone everywhere I went.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fucking made it out. Made it back from Africa alive, and I still have that fucking rock, and it's always with me in my car, so I don't get fucking lost. And guess what? I don't get lost anymore. I am very good at navigating the woods. I made it a point after that to get really good at navigation, and I just want everyone to know, like,
hell yeah,
I fucking did it.
That's fucking cool, dude. I love that.
That is cool.
I love that her story didn't end with, and I still wander around Africa lost to this day.
With no phone.
No, she learned some lessons.
I bet she brings a big water bottle with her.
Oh, she's a water bottle girly for sure.
She got a hydro flask.
She's a hydro flask all the way.
Hey, you want stickers for that hydro flask? Send us your address.
Oh, give us your address. We'll send it to you.
It's gonna take a while.
Well, we're getting new ones made.
I know, so it's gonna be after they come in.
So This was like 5-6 hours later. She left one more voicemail. Let's see what this says.
Hi, I called earlier and told a story about almost dying.
Pause
Can
it.
I say her vibe's way different
What
now?
if she goes, I made it up.
It kind of sounds like she's gonna be like, guys, I gotta come clean.
Guys, I read a book. That's what happened in the book.
That's what happens in Infinite Jest.
There's no way to know what happens in Infinite Jest. We'll never read it.
Oh, whoops, I closed it. Hold on.
Hi, I called earlier and told a story about almost dying in Africa a couple times. I realized I didn't leave a callback number. Like, is that something you have to do? I don't know.
No.
Anyway.
No.
I just want to clarify because I got super stoned and I started overthinking everything. I was like, why did I even call? I just was thinking about how you said when I was talking about getting my blood taken, like stolen and used in a black magic curse. Just want to clarify. I'm pretty sure I said like they'll sometimes use it, and that could totally seem to be racist. I promise. I just like say things like I know what everyone like. I say things that I fully know what I'm talking about, and I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, obviously I have really bad anxiety.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm having so much fun with myself right now.
Oh.
Lizzie. So, look, I think...
Was that the end?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you're good.
Nobody thinks you're racist.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
As two white people, you didn't sound racist to us.
But I do appreciate you kind of coming in and dotting your I's and crossing your T's and making sure you're in the clear. We do that all the time. That's honestly one of the more nuanced, difficult parts of doing a podcast is being like, how do we talk about these things sometimes and not get our foot in our mouths all the time?
Also, I'll say this. You didn't tell us your name, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but... thanks so much for calling.
You shouldn't be racist anyway, even if people.
No, I like Lizzie's stance. Anonymity.
But I just wanted to help with her anxiety.
No,
she said she was having a lot of anxiety.
I know.
Also, you said we met, but you didn't say who you were, so send me a DM.
I think that's very nice of you to try to clear that up, though. I worry about that shit all the time. I totally get it. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. You're
None of us thought that when you said that.
You're all good. All right, let's do another.
Also, anytime anyone's taking my blood, I'm like, what are you selling that? You know? I don't believe in this stuff.
Blood?
The bank, blood.
Mm-hmm. The bank.
The computer.
The bank? Like
bank,
money?
Yeah.
Or the blood bank?
I have a lot of cash in my house.
Okay. Yeah. You are definitely the type to, bury jars of money. Yeah, I forgot. You lived through the Great Depression, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very old.
All right, we got one more from Anna.
Anna Banana, hit us. It's fun to give someone you don't know a nickname.
I'm sure Anna's never heard that before, too.
Yeah,
so
I'm the first one.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm Anna. I live in Chicago. OG from St. Louis. Like Kevin.
Hey, if this comes
just
out...
like me.
If this comes out before November...
Lizzie, just like me.
Just like you. And if this comes out before November 15th and 16th, you should come to the Don't Tell comedy shows in Chicago because your girl's headlining them.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I'm going to be opening up for...
Anna from Chicago.
I'm going to be in Chicago opening for Kyle Kinane around Thanksgiving. He's doing some shows at Talia Hall. I don't know exactly which dates I'm on.
But you guys know what around Thanksgiving is.
But DM us, and we'll let you know specifics.
Come to the shows. Come hang out. I don't think this comes out before.
I originally came from Respectfully. So
Slay.
it's more of Lizzie. But actually, the podcast itself has grown on me. And I would like to share a near-death experience that my mom had. Because I don't have an interesting one. I have, like, short stories and stuff. But it's like, my mom has a really crazy one, though. And I don't really care about sharing your stories. She's a bitch.
Anna, killing it.
We love you.
When I was 9, how long ago was that? A long time ago. My mom had a stomach bleed. And, like, when you have internal bleeding, who fucking knows? Nobody. Anyway, my sister found her Elvis-style, like, head bath in the
toilet?
bathroom on the toilet in a fluffy pink robe, kind of camp, whatever. He was like, oh my God, Mom's supposed to sleep on the toilet. LOL.
That is camp.
Kind of camp. Love. I
That is
love your
camp.
energy. Love
Passing
this.
out on the toilet in a fluffy pink robe is decidedly camp.
Very fun. Okay. Oh, fuck, hold on.
My sister found her Elvis style like head bath on in the bathroom on the toilet in a fluffy pink robe, kind of camp, whatever. She was like, "Oh my God, Mom's supposed to fall asleep on the toilet." LOL. And I'm like, what? How am I getting a call right now? Wait. I'm gonna call you back because I'm getting a call right now. I don't even know if this is like still recording the voicemail.
It is.
What do we hear the whole phone call?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is going, so I'm just gonna call and restart. So scrap this. I'm just gonna restart.
Oh man.
This, but I love respectfully. I love this podcast. I'm a big super mega fan, and if I saw any of you on the street, I would probably get scared and turn around, and then I'd be like, "Wait, no, they're just regular people," and then I'd go say hi to you. So that's how the caliber that I hold you guys at, and you guys are so funny, and love y'all. Okay, bye.
Anna, that's very sweet. We're definitely keeping that in.
Podcast hosts, we're just like you.
Yeah, except don't ever fucking talk to us.
No, he's kidding. He's kidding. Dude, everyone who's ever called us.
If any of you talk to me.
Anyone who's ever called us does 2 minutes on how bad their anxiety is.
Yeah.
You can talk to us.
You can talk to us. It's fine.
Don't feel weird about that.
We love it.
If anything, know that I also have anxiety. So if I seem like I'm being kind of a bitch, it's because I'm more afraid of you than you are of me.
Oh, dude, I fucking blow half the social interactions I have.
Someone recognized me on the street the other day, and I blew the interaction because I was ordering a big salad.
I talked to somebody recently about how they were like, "Oh, how do you do comedy?" Blah blah blah, because they're public speaking is scary, and I told them I was like, it's down here that I get nervous.
Private speaking.
On stage, I can control the direction of the conversation.
Private speaking is scary. Public speaking is easy peasy.
Yeah, dude, it's different. Anna, loving your vibe already. I feel like we're gonna hear some of these details again, but whatever. Let's get into it.
Hi, it's Anna calling from Chicago, and I have a story about when my mom almost died.
Okay, different vibe this time.
Yeah, very professional, Anna. Where's the love this time, Anna Banana?
Come on, this isn't a fucking job interview, Anna.
Hi, Anna here. It's like Anna's like our traffic correspondent.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Hi,
sounds like
Anna here with eyes on the ground.
Sounds like she's in a helicopter somewhere. Yeah, man.
Because I don't have an interesting enough story about myself, but I have all the details,
which is
and
a good
it's
thing.
More interesting than any story I could tell about myself. So, also, my mom's a bitch, so I don't really mind sharing her story.
Twice.
Okay, made a point to leave that in.
Yeah.
Didn't
mention that she loves the other podcast.
Didn't mention Chicago, St. Louis. Had to fit in mom's a bitch.
Love that. Love. Anna's a bitch who knows what's important.
This rules.
So, when I was 9, she fell asleep on the toilet, and my sister found her, and she's like, "LOL, Mom fell asleep on the toilet. How silly is she?"
Very
she
camp.
was wearing pink, fluffy white robe. No, pink, fluffy robe. Okay.
Anna.
You got it, Anna.
She was like, and then my dad was like, "Oh no, called 911," and then all the guys came, took her out on a stretcher, and blah blah blah. And I didn't really know what was going on, but she had a stomach bleed, basically. So she was internally bleeding, and she was in the ICU for a couple days. And I didn't even know what that was. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, "I see you." So is that like the visitor center? Because you see them?
Smart
like,
kid.
I see you. But no, it stands for an intensive care unit, as I'm sure you know.
We do know. We've been.
I remember seeing her, and she was all like gray in the face and stuff, but I was just like, dang, she looks really tired. And I still didn't really know like how severe it was, and I really didn't understand how bad it was until a couple years ago. I was on the phone with her, and she told me how close she was to dying, and she was like, she saw the white light and all that, and she was like, I didn't feel like I was dying. I felt like a very good sense of peace, and I really wanted to like keep going towards that.
Will you pause it?
But
yeah.
You want to hear something very interesting? There are some medical conditions where when you're dying, you have an overwhelming sense of calm.
Yeah.
And there are some like a heart attack or like when your artery shreds, I forget what that's called, like a coronary or something. When that happens, one of the symptoms is a sense of impending doom.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
Weird.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like your body just knows.
Your body's like, doom.
Doom.
This is doom time.
But
I gotta make sure.
I was like, I had a decision to make.
Wait, hold on. I think I skipped a part.
She was to dying, and she was like, you know, she saw the white light and all that. And she was like, I didn't feel like I was dying. I felt like a very good sense of peace, and I really wanted to like keep going towards that. But I was like, I had a decision to make, and so I decided to go back into like the less comfortable feeling of like, I guess being alive versus like just like crossing over or whatever. So she was.
Yeah, she sounds like a bitch.
Lizzie, can I tell you, I've been sitting this whole voicemail waiting to drop that. I was going to give
I might have done it too early.
I was going to give it another 15 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I believe you. Relationships with parents are complicated, but that's so funny.
Hey, anybody listening to this, though, call your mom.
I chose to stay with you guys instead of go to heaven. Bitch.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Bitch, eternal paradise or your kids?
Ugh.
I know what I'm picking.
We don't know if she saw paradise.
Yeah, she might have just.
They send bitches to somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. She might have seen the.
She's a real bitch.
Yeah, she might have seen fucking Satan dancing in the corner.
You know, I think I'm gonna come back. I think I'm gonna come back. Actually,
I'm gonna turn some stuff around real quick.
I'm gonna change my life.
But I made the decision there. Yada yada. And she was like, no doctor can explain how I was like carried out of that house and how I like came back alive because there wasn't enough blood in her body to sustain her organs. Like however much however much blood you need in your body, whatever the minimum amount
5
is
pints,
to function,
I think.
she had less than that. And at a certain point, your veins collapse.
Wow.
An IV can't get in there, so they can't put more blood in your body. And her veins were collapsed.
Wow.
Whoa.
And somehow they like got an IV in there, which is like not medically possible, but like they
A good
did it anyway.
phlebotomist.
And I was like, dang. So she was in like really
Dang.
bad condition, and she just had.
I was like, dang, dude, y'all saved my mom, dude.
Y'all saved this bitch?
Dang, dude, y'all saved my mom,
dude.
Dude, dang, y'all
She's
saved
from
the
Chicago.
bitch. Y'all saved that bitch, God.
She's from Chicago, not wherever that is.
St. Louis.
Oh, right. She said she's from St. Louis. She lives in Chicago.
Dang, dude.
I forgot because that was the voicemail we didn't play.
Dang, dude.
She just had like basically all the blood drained from her body. I don't even understand how that happens. Like when you internally bleed,
I know.
isn't the blood still like in your body?
I know.
Okay, great question.
It's loose in there, though.
It's loose, and you're gonna
And you
want
don't want it loose.
You don't want it loosey goosey. It'll all go to your feet.
Yeah.
You need it in the veins
You want it
to
in the
bop
veins.
around. It's got to make all the stops.
Yeah.
Got to make all the stops on the train tracks.
It's like like
It's like
if like
come on, Lizzie.
if like an engine is leaking.
It's like if an engine was leaking.
There's still like gas in the car,
Oh, okay.
but it's not in the right place.
That sounds like something a dad would say about like a dumb guy. Hey, there's gas in the car, but it ain't in the right place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like if you had, those like red tanks you can fill with gas to bring somewhere.
Hey.
It's like if you had one of those in the trunk of your car. That's
Hey.
not gonna make. There's gas in the car, but it's not gonna run.
man, she's full of blood, but it ain't in them veins. You know what I'm saying, dude? You know what I'm saying?
It's in her tits.
It's in her fucking cans, dude. It's in her fucking Muppets, dude. Just right there. Come on.
Does it just get all like loose in there, and then it's just like nothing?
Yeah.
Yes, as
That's
we
what we just
confirmed.
said.
It's all
God,
loosey
it's like she's
goosey.
listening to us.
Oh, Anna.
All right. I don't even know how that. I still don't know how it works, but I do know that she almost died. So yeah.
Totally.
I don't really have any more details other than like she was like.
I love how people don't know how to sign off
I know.
sometimes. Just say, anyway, that's my story. Thanks, I'm loving the pod. But I love the, yeah, so I'm going to go. Anna's so relatable right now. She left one more, actually.
Oh, is it 6 hours later?
No, it was immediately after.
Leaving a voicemail is so nerve-wracking. Like, the second that I say things, it like now belongs to you. I can't take it back. Like,
That's right.
That is true.
It is ours now, Anna.
And if anybody wants to give us their thoughts,
their words,
give us a call 470 not dead.
But it's almost worse. So anyway, I wish I could speak normally, but it is so difficult. And like when I hear other people call in, I'm like, I understand their anxiety and like oh my God, where are they going off on all these tangents? Because it's so nerve-wracking to leave a voicemail.
You guys all do a great job.
Yeah, I don't think you guys realize how much you're killing it at these. That's wild.
Hey, there's some we don't play.
Yeah.
There's some that get edited out.
We look, if I leave a voicemail, it's every bit as rambly. We could start giving you guys direction if you want, but I don't know. I think you're doing great. I think it's way more human this way. It's fun.
I wish I could talk normally, but I just can't. And this is the third voicemail I'm leaving now, and I feel bad, but in order to buy more of your time, maybe I can cash in that I have shared Lizzie's Don't Tell Comedy set
Huge.
with multiple people and made people sit down and watch it. And
oh my God.
enjoyed and laughed.
That's really nice. Thanks.
Get Z points for like liking cool undergrad comedians. Get 2 points for like getting more views and likes and giggles. So anyway, I hope that makes this worth your time a little bit more.
Points.
I actually finished my story. I guess it just got cut off. I didn't realize there was like a maximum amount of time you could leave a voicemail. So sorry about that, but I just felt like we didn't get to say goodbye. We just got ripped away from each other.
Me too, Anna, and I'm glad you addressed that.
We just got ripped away from each other. Almost.
But you called back.
But you came
back.
Much like your bitch mom.
If you love something, let it go.
You can't leave me hanging on that, Lizzie.
Yeah, no, her mom's a bitch.
No.
What do you want me to say?
It really hurt. So I just came back for some closure. And
what are we, your boyfriend? Just kidding. I love you.
Thank you so much for meeting up with me. And how have you been doing? Things going good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things are pretty good. Yeah.
It just felt weird leaving things like that.
Oh, totally. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Been there. It's hard for all of us.
Great meeting up.
And you look great.
Yeah, you look great.
Tell your mom I said hi.
I will.
And,
I will.
You know, keep making stuff.
And tell your bitch mom we said hi.
Yeah.
From the sidelines. I don't even know why I'm doing this bit right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just nervous, guys. Is when you guys like me.
We love you.
Anyway, I hope that
Can I say, she doesn't even realize how much this is in the back of our minds constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have said on stage in front of a room full of people, I just want you guys to like me.
That's really that's all this is.
If you've ever wondered, hey, why does somebody do stand-up comedy? All it is I just want you guys to like me.
We're just leaving voicemails all over the country.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
things are going well for you guys, and vibes are good.
Good vibes.
Vibes are great.
Maybe I'll end up in New York one day because I went from St. Louis to Chicago, and
True.
it was like how many more years until I go like the Kevin route and end up in New York? Who knows? Might do that. But anyway, see you guys later. Love the pod. Bye.
Love you,
Bye.
Anna.
Anna, that was great.
And by the way, if you share my Don't Tell set, you do get points. Anna's right about that.
You can share mine.
Right now, Anna has 1,000 points.
You could share my special, Anna. Just throwing it out
You
there.
could get 1,000 more points if you share Kevin's special.
It's on YouTube.
And if you sit down and make someone watch it, you get even more than mine because his is longer.
It is longer. If you want to watch it in chunks, I get it. But it's a quick.
If you share either my Don't Tell set or Kevin's special, you get 1,000 points. Right now, Anna's at 1,000 and the rest of you are at 0.
It's a quick watch. It's very doable. The rest of
Anna's
you.
at 1,000 and the rest of you are at 0. So
That's
do
funny.
with that what you will. Write in.
Just saying.
And let us know you shared it and you'll get 1,000 points. And we are keeping track.
We're about out of time. We got one last one. You think we got room for it? I say we do it.
All right. Is it about? Yeah.
The one I didn't screen this one, so I don't know what this is.
I didn't either. I just read the transcript a little bit.
Yeah, that's screening.
Okay.
I would call that
I'm just
screening.
saying if it's a dud, don't blame me.
Oh, all right. Well, if it's a dud, then Tyler,
you know what to do.
Use whatever our outro is a little bit sooner. All right, here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
This has nothing to do with death. It was more about the cheese caves that I wanted to talk about.
Okay. Cheese caves.
Here's what you missed on Close Calls.
Remind me about the cheese caves.
Remember I told you about the government cheese?
No.
That they're hiding underground in, I think, Missouri.
Why do I feel like I can't
There's
believe
1.2 billion pounds of cheese in the ground.
Lizzie, how is it that you told me this and I have no recollection of it at all?
I don't know.
Have I? I don't know.
That's crazy that you don't remember this.
Cheese caves.
1.2 billion pounds of cheese in the caves.
All right. Well, we got some.
Did I tell you unrespectfully? Maybe.
No, because she would have.
Because I talked about it there too.
No. All right. Here we go.
So this was just a line that we wanted to speak to about it, because we were like, what did you say? If everyone in America ate a pound of cheese, we would still be in the hole. Like, we're so much more cheese.
A duet.
Okay, hold on. For a second, I was like, whoa, her voice went crazy.
A duet. Wow, I just went to look up cheese caves and I looked up Close Calls podcast.
Dude, wait, hold on, stop. Do you realize what's happening right here, man?
Yeah, a girl is making her boyfriend listen to her podcast and call in.
No, they were sitting there. Oh, you're showing me a picture now. I don't know why the image helped me lock it in. Yes, the cheese caves.
Are you guys getting this in the video?
Dude, they were sitting around talking about these damn cheese caves.
And they said, let's call them up.
Which is so funny to me.
I know.
That is so funny that they're trying to solve whatever the math is of the cheese caves. All right, so I'm going to rewind a little bit because I want to hear all this little nugget. Let's get it.
Cheese. We would still be in the hole. Like, we're so much more cheese. So if there's 1.2 billion... Wait, but you're not even close because there's like 500 million people in the U.S.? Yeah. So it's not like you're halfway to a billion when you're at 500 million.
Yeah, that's
true.
You
are.
Are you?
500 million?
That is halfway.
Oh.
Them doing the same thing as us.
Yes, dude. Yes. You are. And then he goes, you are.
You are.
Hey, guys. I'm sorry. Big fan. The podcast.
Yeah, we are.
I love everything.
Are they going to listen to this? Yeah, we are, sir.
I love everything about this. I love everything
we're gonna
about this.
listen to it and we're going to play it.
This rules.
Wait, I forgot about this until he said that.
I'm obsessed with
this.
When
we first got this voicemail, I was on my phone and it popped up. So I played it for my boyfriend of the pod. And he went, people call you guys? And I went, yeah. And then right when he said that, he went, they're going to listen to this?
Yes, Eli, people
call us. Some people actually call us, Eli. Just kidding. He's a great boyfriend. He calls me all the time.
Also from Missouri. Well, he's not, but I am. So it's like literally hit close to home. And I also wonder like where in Missouri
I know.
it is. Is it anywhere near St. Louis? Like, was I living above cheese?
Well, it's a lot of cheese, so it could be in a lot of places.
Hold on, is this another St. Louisan? What is going on?
They
love it.
you.
I love.
Is the term St. Louisan?
Yeah. Or St. Lunatic.
Ooh, I like that one better.
Come on.
When I was like falling into cheese. Okay. Also in the podcast they were talking about how like, oh, imagine if you like got like drugged and like abducted, and then you woke up and you were in the cheese cave. Like, how far would you be running? Like, if you were the exit.
Okay, do you think they got high?
Yeah. But do you remember I asked you how long you would run for if you woke up in the cheese cave?
How long I'd run for as long as I need to.
It's a big cheese cave.
You mean till I go, okay, let's
figure something out.
Yeah, just a full on like manic sprint.
Until you started eating cheese to survive.
Oh, dude, I would give it a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Before I go, hold on, let's assess the situation here. Not the worst place to wake up.
No, so I disagree. One of the worst. So scary.
At least you have food.
Yeah, but you can't.
But what if you're lactose intolerant?
Bitch, we probably already did that bit last time.
When would you like max out on the cheese?
You know.
When would you give up? Well, it's different cheese, right? I think not all the same. No, but like, at what point would you be like, can't have another bite? I'm gonna kill myself, or just like lie here and die? There's never gonna be a point. You're gonna get hungry and be like, cheese. There's never gonna be a point.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're starving or just
right.
So much cheese. I think there's a point of like eating anything, like even bread. You'd be like, I can't have another bread. At least you got the brie, the Gouda, the cheddar,
I like.
I want that guy to name out as many cheeses as he can.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say, like, I like that he's optimistic that there's variety.
Yeah, I think it's all American.
I think it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
There are also wheels. You have to cut them open if they like fight for it. That's part of the fucking struggle, baby. I think it's alright. Also, you can make a cheese car and get the hell out of there. What, you got 4 wheels?
Okay, that rules.
You could make a cheese car and get the hell out of there.
Very Stuart Little of you. Love that.
Yeah.
I think I'm dating a mouse. Okay, guys.
Cute.
Cute.
Very cute.
Cute.
That's all. If they listen to this, that's like... I feel like they will, but they will like have listened not knowing how long this was.
That is true.
Yep.
Well, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for the podcast. Oh wait, this is oh yeah, release part 2, but also you guys were like the soundtrack to our driving on our trip.
That's so nice.
That's really cute.
I love when people tell us that shit.
Yeah.
That's so great. It's like I want to know where we took a trip to.
You know what's so fun? The idea of a couple being like, remember when Lizzie and Kevin did this? This is just like when Lizzie and Kevin said this. That's so cute.
This is so like Lizzie and Kevin, like they're fighting. Yeah, like they hate it.
Yeah. Cause
you're such a Lizzie.
Because famously we don't get along.
For many hours. I like the Def Leppard so a lot. But the audio on the underwater episode was bad.
Okay, we don't need notes.
We heard about that was a fuck up on my part, and I don't think it's happened since.
What episode? It doesn't matter.
There was one where we just had bad audios.
Listen,
we were at that weird recording studio.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're also in a bad studio.
Oh.
Yeah. So we forgive.
She knows.
But thanks for being funny and interesting.
Oh, funny and interesting, and then it ran out. Thanks, guys. You're funny and interesting.
Yeah.
Come on.
Cheese car.
This was super fun. I've been waiting to do another mailbag.
Hey, if you guys get married, can we come to your wedding?
Whoa. All right, big ask. Let's do it.
I don't think it's that big.
But we're gonna like be cool.
I don't think it's that big of an ask.
We're gonna be cool. I'm a great wedding
I'm not
guest.
asking them to fly us in.
Okay, let's make some demands though.
You know what I mean? I mean we're ordering the steak.
We'll have steak.
We'll have the steak.
Very cute.
I'd like to be in your bridal party.
I want to see this little mouse boyfriend.
I want to see the mouse boyfriend.
Yeah.
Is he also, a mouse or a boyfriend?
They also could be married already. We don't really know.
Yeah.
But so much.
Well, she said, I think I'm dating a mouse.
Oh, that's right. Dating a mouse. That's right. And okay, here's what I want.
Send us a picture of you guys.
I like your idea. He should call in and see how many cheeses he can name without cheating.
Yeah. And you, Miss Lady, I don't know your names. You hold him accountable.
All right, so let's just recap our finer points. If anybody wants to watch my special, by all means, go do that. By all means,
share it.
By all means.
Show it to your friends. It's called Harangue. It's on YouTube.
Thank you.
It was produced by 800 Pound Gorilla. It's great.
Thank you. We both have Chicago dates coming up.
We might need to bump this up in the release schedule, by the way.
Yeah, we can do this one next.
Yeah.
I'll
be headlining Don't Tell Comedy in Chicago November 15th and 16th.
Yeah. And I'm going to be, November 15th?
Yeah, no, November 15th and 16th.
Hold on. I need to look at this fucking thing right now then. Okay, and I will be in Chicago. Oh, no, it's the week after. I'm going to miss you by like a week, dude.
Damn.
I think the 26th. It might be the 25th. We'll see which one I'm on.
Listen, he'll put it on his Instagram. But if you're in the greater Chicago area, come to those shows.
Also, if you're in Gainesville, Florida or Jacksonville, Florida, we're going to be there.
We're going to be in Jacksonville October 24th.
Thank you.
But Gainesville, the festival sold out. But if you're coming to Fest in Gainesville, and that's why you know about us,
come say hi to us.
Come say hi to us. We'll be at the Fest.
And otherwise, we've got dates all around Brooklyn and New York, so hit us up. That's it. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, that girl's mom's a bitch, and that girl's boyfriend's a mouse.
Yeah, I think we got everything we need. How you feel?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this podcast was brought to you by Pop-Tarts Crunchy Poppers.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was missing.
Pop-Tarts Crunchy Poppers. If you need a snack that's a 6 or 7 out of 10, get yourself some Pop-Tarts Crunchy Poppers.
You could do a lot worse.
You might want to pair it with something salty. It's kind of a lot on its own.
It's kind of bad.